Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, you can see here on the chart that Bitcoin is still holding the upper support region. And we want to take a look at the relevant structures, micro counts, and so on. Please bear in mind that I already covered Bitcoin earlier today. So it's only going to be an intraday update. We take a look at what is really important here in the short term. If you're interested in the daily chart, feel free to check out my previous video from earlier today. So important, I think, is to recognize still that we are here in a bullish structure, which, however, allows for more downside in the short term in an overall bullish scenario in which the price rallied in 5 waves to the Monday high of this week. And we could now have started this pullback, like an ABC pullback in a wave 2. We have 5 waves up in wave 1. It's a 5-wave move. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4 was a flat correction, wave 5. And we have a 5-wave move up into the Monday high. And we have to consider that a pullback might be unfolding that is testing the lower support region. So if this yellow wave 2 is unfolding, which just allows for more of a pullback, but it's an overall bullish scenario, then the 56,775 level should hold. That's the lower boundary line, the 78.6 fib level of this wave 2. So as you might know, Elliott Wave structures are generally market structures, impulses, and diagonal patterns which go in line with the trend. They are 5-wave patterns. So we could have completed wave 1 on Monday, and therefore this wave 2 is unfolding, which could offer the opportunity to potentially build positions for a 3rd wave rally. Now, that's not a recommendation to trade. It depends on your own portfolio risk management, risk profile, and so on. But if we go to, let's go to our Discord server. Here we have all the Elliott Wave patterns explained and so on. And if we click on this, then you can see here that this is such a 5-wave move up. And we could have completed the first 5 waves on Monday, but Elliott Wave works based on the concept of fractals, which means that also these 5 waves consist of 5 sub-waves. And you see that this wave 1 that completed on Monday could have also been the smaller wave 1. So wave 1, a pullback in wave 2 in a 3-wave move is now expected. And then afterwards, the 3rd wave should happen. That's really what we're watching for. And the 3rd wave is typically the wave that is driven by FOMO, because a lot of people who sold in the wave 2 or who took profits too early, they have to jump onto the train when the 3rd wave is starting. And these people typically drive the 3rd wave higher. It's the FOMO, it's the chaser wave. And that's typically the wave we try to position ourselves when we're trading pullbacks with Elliott Wave. And we try to get in before the 3rd wave. So that's the situation. And then the 4-5 is typically a mess, but the 3rd wave is really like the key element of a trend. That's really what it's about. Just looking at this localized setup that we're dealing with at the moment on the Bitcoin chart. So it is pretty much this: 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and then the 3rd wave rally could start. This is the yellow wave count. Again, I would have to change my view, change my perspective to something more bearish if we break below 56,775. From this perspective, however, pullbacks can be opportunities, especially if they land in the lower support area. Good reward to risk ratio if we consider that the 3rd wave should take us to 90k plus in the coming months. You can improve the reward to risk ratio if you wait with buying until the price goes down a little lower. It might not do that, though. That's the thing. But the lower the price in the range, the better the reward to risk ratio. Now, the accelerated bullish count, it works based on the same assumption, but here we already completed the wave 1 on the 21st of July. The pullback was shallow in a wave 2. It already bottomed on the 25th of July, and we're now already in a 3rd wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because also the 3rd wave is a 5-wave move, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this scenario, we're already in the 3rd wave, and we actually already completed the small 1-2 setup in the 3rd wave, which means the next rally would be a 3rd of a 3rd, which is the strongest element of a trend. And it means we could get quite quickly to 90k and above without deep pullbacks. Now, we only, at the moment we cannot say which one it is, but I find that price action is a little bit more aligned with the yellow wave count. And I'm watching for lower prices as long as the price stays below resistance, which is resistance for the yellow B wave, for a corrective bounce in yellow wave 2. And the resistance area, standard resistance, is defined between 67,728 and 69,097. And against that area, we can focus on lower. Okay, a bounce into this area seems likely. Maybe here it's starting, but there is not really anything exciting going on today. But we've already seen bullish divergences build. So maybe it's working on them, working on pushing the price higher, but the momentum isn't there. So it's just consolidation, clearly corrective price action. I wouldn't be so focused on the absolute microstructure, but if we see a bounce, it's likely the B wave. At least I would track that. If we break above the Monday high, we're dealing with the accelerated bullish count, probably. But both counts are bullish. We have an upper support area, which is relevant for the white count and the white wave 2 pullback. Yeah, and the yellow count allows for a more pronounced wave 2. So, but in the yellow count, we should break below the upper support area. But yeah, overall, both counts bullish. Pullbacks can be opportunities. If you buy or not, depends on your risk profile, what you already have in your portfolio. If you want to get more Bitcoin exposure, there's no answer to, you should buy or not. But it is an opportunity. That's all I'm saying. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.